It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
formed around the ruin, after it was built. My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, just keep searching. looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was...
Prothean's built to last. Looks like a lava flow port in here. Ready.
I'm right here.
Hello? Can somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Ready whenever you are.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down...
Hold on, Commander. Her mother's working with Saren. Can we trust her?
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the assault.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there.
I
think
see.
he's earned...
It must be a human, but I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like some... But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on... And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that make... No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been...
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have...
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just... Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets my...
How well do you know...
I'd never... Tends to keep to himself, though. Goodbye, Commander.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Doc, seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's
Is this an
at.
official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. This Saren is looking for records on some... Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't...
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong.
I hear you. It just seems... Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Biotic.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last... Sorry, Haldan is unkind. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It only gets iffy around 63. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. The Grand Gate... But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on...
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant.
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Commander, I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre?
Well, no. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to... At CSEC, you're buried by rules.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's
so
why
you just quit.
There's more to it than... It didn't start out bad. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I
hope you made the right choice.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for... Either...
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job
well.
Thank
you, Commander.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vakarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call humanity. I mean...
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat... As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to it's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams.
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father... I guess we just tend to think of Earth's...
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral...
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her
I think she's being straight with us.
Yeah. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about
I think she's being straight.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Your ship... I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift... I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology.
It comes with being... But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using
They're
ships.
Constantly. We've tried to make our... But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so...
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people... But no we set out alone. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join.
Can a captain choose to reject it?
That doesn't happen often. Even when... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something.
I can't believe
it's
it.
Not... We all... By the time... Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumph.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what... I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a... But no, we had to make nice to the Turians. Throw money at a coat of... I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
I agree, sir. But I don't see what my crew can do about it. That's something you fix in dry dock.
No, Commander. That's something you get right the first time. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of Element Zero to make this thing able to... You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
I'm sorry you disapproved.
You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications?
None, sir.
Very well. Not that I expect.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
I'm not in the mood, Miss Al-Jalani.
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about... I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I don't have time to justify myself to your viewers. I have a galaxy to save. Excuse me.
Your choice, Shepard.
I am not used to this kind of environment. Too much time working by myself, I suppose.
I got business here, but not with you.
Watch the show. Go away. Let me drink.
Eat this!
That's the last of them.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
But you were cheating, were you not?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to see. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the... I've spent the last... I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
Huh. Of course. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Hey, good to see another human.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back. Commander, thanks again for all your help.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you. Your luck seems unnatural, human. I need to speak with you a moment. You've got the same device Shells had earlier. Did he give it to you, or did you take it from him? Never mind. It doesn't matter how you got it. But I can't let you keep it.
I'm not hurting anyone.
Don't make a scene, Commander. I've already recovered the credits you won. Now, I suggest you... I'm watching you. No more tricks, or you'll be out on your ass, too.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Doran caught me cheating.
That was years of work.
You could put your talents
You're
to
no
better
help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
This machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
I'll be right over. Take a seat. Someone will be with you soon.
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other. Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be
The
distracted.
embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics.
What is this place?
If you have more questions,
I should be
please.
going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those
This
Protheans.
isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
But you're the one who can stop Saren. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance.
The only thing I care
You're right,
about-
Commander.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to C-Sec immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Art. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. Come back and see me when the job is done.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans.
I really appreciate what you're doing. Please let me know as soon as you find any information on my brother.
Fire in the hole!
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Salarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate. In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives, while the In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew.
I can see where this is. You want me. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you
Look, I
remind
didn't
me.
pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome.
Yeah, of course you do. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not going to break a bone trying to fly
I don't fly with my feet, Commander. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you
Whatever you want, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the balance. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your...
I have to go.
All right, see you. Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for blowing her off. She should have made a request through channels. I have PR people doing spin control, a little mimetic engineering, and people will forget about this in a week. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized
You
to
may
carry
proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your... Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Weapon detector
don't mind the noise. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's second in command. She's here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we ought to tell Liara that her mom's here.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in... Logged. The commanding... Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better. I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. This one has procured a special item for a customer. You want me to use my... That is not inaccurate. I have no problem with that. Is there anything else this one... Can I buy something now? Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking... Greetings, Spectre. I'm just browsing right now. This one awaits your return. Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? I'm here to shop. We can discuss. Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience. Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? I'm here to shop. Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzards.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear.
There's the problems up on people.
What sort of problems are there at
Don't know. There's a 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there.
What was that about
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Analeas shut down SI's offices.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeas. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business.
If you want to enter the garage...
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows. That makes you ideal. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your...
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
He's right there.
I wish I could.
I don't know anything about
I represent the Aramali
What
city.
is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not...
Much of BH's work relates... We want to assess any potential risk to us. You will present yourself as a buyer. On behalf... Your real objective... It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will
Interesting plan.
I have assembled a dossier on Vargas.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do?
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
I need to get up to Peak 15. I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
You know why Benezia is
She
here?
claimed to be Saren's assistant here to
Armed
get...
commandos were...
Saren, and by...
Is it so
They...
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while
Who might you be?
Lorik Keen. For the moment.
Having some trouble with...
The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy.
By rents, you mean bribes?
Indeed. I suspect you... If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my...
You have a plan?
I do. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence.
Excellent. The evidence is on... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of offer? Good. I don't think I'm supposed to let you know. They don't write their own.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero gravity.
It's a first for the industry. We're still waiting for tests to give it. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing.
I'll make sure that's in my report.
I suppose. I have to admit, it surprised me that there are many development projects on Noveria. Some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
Maybe I'm personally interested. Ever consider that?
Then you should go to a gene clinic somewhere. Good day, Commander.
Any results?
He figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
I wish I could have been more help.
Not to worry. I will get... Good day, Spectre.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria. Can't talk long. Call is possible. It's real time.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Rock gardens and waterfalls. Very zen.
How can I help you?
Nothing right now, thank you.
Very well. How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr.
Yes,
Annaleus?
what?
Commander Shepard is
Right,
asking...
fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Lorik Qian wants me to break into his...
Indeed. Surely you can see his story as a lie to cover his own crimes.
We'll see what the truth is soon enough.
We certainly shall. As a small item of note, Mr. Qian has hidden away certain records that would greatly aid my investigation. If you happen to recover them, I would be in your debt. You understand me?
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
How can I help you?
Tell me about the company.
Over 250
Binary Helix.
Much of their research is in bio. The executive
Your guards work for you.
executive board gets a discount. They attract many.
I've taken up enough.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo
Hey,
know you?
I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a... How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend...
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
What a load of crap. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of...
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever
In the long run, it is better to remove...
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers...
The board is investigating Ananias. They will be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is up. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed.
That's a... I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you?
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel... While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. I have an arrest to make.
This is an outrage! I'll see that you never work in this sector again!
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
heard some of the guys were ransacking synthetic insides. Captain Madsen didn't order.
Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take Drew's guard.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something?
He was corrupt.
So what can I do for you today?
What sort of problems are there?
15's always
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely.
Guess we know what Venezia had.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.